So you're trying to figure out where you want to live in Oklahoma. Maybe you're looking for a larger home. Maybe you're looking for a smaller home. Or maybe you're looking for a home with some land. Maybe you're looking for a community that thinks that the order of things is God, family, and country. Maybe you want to be around like-minded people and have the down-home feel, but still close to super Walmarts. Well, if any of those items are making you think, that's what I'm looking for, well, stick around, because in this video, we're going to go over the cost of living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma. Ready? Let's go. When you live in rural Oklahoma, the doctor is really important because a lot of times towns don't have doctors. So you do want to be aware. The Earlsboro, you need to go to Shawnee for doctor's visits, but they've got two different urgent care facilities in Shawnee, and both of them ran about the same cost, between $125 and $150 for urgent care visits, and then you've got to pay for your labs. One of them was $50 for the labs on things like cold and flu, stuff like that, and the other one just said half off on labs when you're self-pay. So cost of living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, doctor visits, you're gonna go to Shawnee probably. To the urgent cares, if something's needed immediately, around $125 for urgent care visits in Shawnee, Oklahoma. That's not Earlsboro, but that's where you'll go to see the doctor. Thumbs up. All right, one of the things you want to pay attention to when you're living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, is the city, inside the city limits, takes care of your trash. They take care of your trash. And for residential properties, that's $25.85 a month, $25.85 a month for trash services. For commercial buildings, if you're gonna have a business or anything like that, inside Earlsboro city limits, you're looking at $84.75 a month, $84.75 a month for commercial business trash cans. Now, if you live outside of the city limits, you're gonna be looking at Central Disposal, and you'll be looking at Carl's. And I'll put their prices up right here. So you guys can see what their prices are. But those are the prices when you live outside the city limits at a more rural home, a home with land. Well, what about water, Josh? I got you covered. Tri-County Rural Water District. Tri-County Rural Water District handles the water outside of town if you don't have your own private well, and their monthly bill ranges towards the top $100 a month, but you're seeing more along the lines of $40 a month and $70 a month for Tri-County Rural Water when you're using the water from the Tri-County Rural Water District and not a private well. And when you're dealing with Earlsboro water or even Tri-County Rural Water, guys, occasionally things happen. Occasionally there's breaks, but they get them fixed pretty quickly. Tri-County Rural Water, anything taken care of in less than a day. And of course, the city of Earlsboro works real hard to make sure any line breaks, anything that comes up by just operating water, that they get it fixed right away too. Hey, if you didn't know already, I am a real estate agent. So if you're enjoying the information on today's video about Earlsboro, Oklahoma, definitely subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up so that other people just like you know that this video is out there so they can use it when they're looking at a place to live in Oklahoma. And of course, if you're selling, investing, or buying real estate in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, I invite you to give me a call, shoot me an email, or click on the link down below so that we can schedule a video conference call together and we can go deep on all your real estate needs. I'm super excited about helping you accomplish all your real estate needs. Just give me a call, shoot me an email, or click on the link down below so we can schedule a video conference call together. Now let's get back to the video. Hey, if you're one of those people who order a ton of stuff on Amazon, like my wife and I do, you'll want to pay attention. Earlsboro city tax is 9%. I believe 3.5% of that goes to the city. The rest of it goes to the state and the county. So things to think about: 9% sales tax. All right, guys, internet is so important nowadays. Well, rest assured that you're taken care of internet-wise when you're living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma. Now, the cost for CVEC electric outside of town, CVC electric outside of town, $85 for 1 gig up, 1 gig down. 1 gig up, 1 gig down, only $85 a month. If you live inside of town, Potawatomi Telephone Company, I believe you could get 40 megabytes down. I know they could do 40 megabytes down for $75 a month. $75 a month. So if you live in town, you'll be looking at Potawatomi Telephone Company. There's also Vive, and there's also AtLink, Vive and AtLink too, in the area. If you live outside of town, you can still look at those providers, but you also want to check out CVEC Fiber, a gig up, a gig down for only $85 a month. Thumbs up on that. All right, guys, we've talked about water, we've talked about trash, we've talked about the cost of healthcare, we've talked about the cost of the internet. Electric. When you live in rural Oklahoma, you'll probably be dealing with electric for heat and air. You might have propane, you might get a propane heater, you might get a propane stove, a propane water heater, but electric is what a lot of your rural homes, especially with large pieces of land, have to offer. And electric, guys, there's OG&E and Canadian Valley. OG&E and Canadian Valley. My wife and I, we personally have OG&E, and in the hot summer months, we have electric bills in the low threes. Now, we do keep it in the hot months on 76 degrees to keep the temperature down, but not like 68 degrees. We do raise it up to 76 degrees because we've got an older heat and air system. And then in the winter, we have it on around 71 degrees in the wintertime, 71 degrees. And our electric bills are very similar. They're probably, I don't think we've had a $300 a month electric bill in the wintertime yet, but at the same time, we just put on a lot more clothes. You can only take off so many clothes in the summertime, and in the wintertime, you can always put on more clothes. So that's the electrical cost when living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma. Thumbs up if that's helpful. All right, guys, gasoline costs, because when you live in rural Oklahoma, you're gonna be driving a lot of places to get somewhere, like Shawnee. You're gonna drive Shawnee about 15 minutes to get to your Super Walmart, or you're gonna drive to Seminole about 12 minutes to get to your Super Walmart in Seminole, depending on what you need. The Shawnee Walmart is much larger. There's a population of 35,000 in Shawnee, and Seminole only about 7,500 in Seminole. So of course the Shawnee Walmart is a lot bigger. But when you're looking at gasoline, I drive a super economical Mazda 3. I get 33 miles to the gallon. And I just filled up before shooting this video, and I think it was an 11 gallon. I have an 11 gallon tank, and I filled up for only $34, guys. So that's letting you know the price of gasoline. And I'll put up on the screen too what the actual price is, because I took a video of it, but I forgot to write it down. But yeah, gasoline, 10 gallons to 11 gallons, $34 at the time of this video when living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma. Hey, real quick, if you've ever thought about a career in real estate, or if you're an agent right now, or a team leader or a broker owner, guys, I invite you to give me a call, shoot me an email, or schedule a video conference call down the link description below. I want to chat with you about your real estate career, or if you're already in real estate, taking your real estate career to eXp Realty. I want to show you all the tools, all the training, all the systems, all the software, the technology that eXp Realty has that I'm able to use in my business to help my business grow and the agents that I work with, their business grow. I want to show you how to implement that and use that in your business too. I invite you to give me a call, shoot me an email, or schedule a video conference call, link down in the description below. I cannot wait to chat with you about how eXp Realty is obsessed with your success. You're going to be pleasantly surprised about Earlsboro, Oklahoma when it comes to groceries too. Like I talked about earlier, you could go to Shawnee to their Super Walmart, you can go to Seminole to their Super Walmart. But guys, we've also got the Crows Market, sort of in the north side of Earlsboro, like middle north side of Earlsboro. And then we've also got a Dollar General down on the south side of Earlsboro, over off of Highway 9. We got the Dollar General right by the gas station. So there's two different grocery options really close in town in Earlsboro. for something short and sweet if you don't want to do a full-blown grocery pickup at either one of the Walmarts in Seminole or the Walmart in Shawnee. Eating out, Earlsboro definitely has you covered with Dave's Cafe right in town. Dave's Cafe, they close at 2 p.m. so you wouldn't be able to grab that on the way home. So Earlsboro does have eating out for you. And if you want three fried pies from Dave's Cafe with a tip, I get with the $3 tip, guys, you're looking at less than $14. Less than $14. Come on. This is why people love living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma and rural Oklahoma, because you get all this fascinating, amazing things like this beautiful park that we're walking around, and it's still affordable, guys. It's still affordable. All right, Josh, I'm liking every single thing I'm hearing about Earlsboro, Oklahoma, but cost of living isn't complete unless you go over housing costs with me. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so glad you brought that up, guys. You can get houses with 10 acres, with barns, with shops for less than $260,000. Now, the more larger the house is, like for example, a great big 5-bed, 3,000 plus square foot home with a shop, no, a giant garage at 10 acres. It just sold, and this is just the comparable, so you know, I didn't sell it personally, but it did sell on the market, guys, for $265,000. Only $265,000. Now, it was livable, but you're probably gonna need to put 20 grand in it to make it more livable, to make it remodeled. It was dated. And that was a huge garage, and a huge house, 3,000 plus square feet. That's crazy for $265,000 on 10 acres. And then another example of a more move-in ready house, but it was still dated, 10 acres with a 30 by 40 barn. This is an example only, comparable, so you know what we're talking about. Guys, that house sold for $205,000. $205,000. Like, how crazy affordable is that? I take that back. It sold for $195,000. $195,000. That's how affordable it is to live in rural Oklahoma. Rural America, you're still close to Shawnee, you're still close to Seminole, Earlsboro, Oklahoma. The cost of living is super affordable, guys, super affordable. And with CVC Electric, if you're a remote worker or anything like that, you've absolutely got to look at living in Earlsboro, Oklahoma. All right, guys, if you've enjoyed today's cost of living video on Earlsboro, Oklahoma, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. And if Earlsboro has really piqued your interest, you're like, man, I got to talk to Josh more about Earlsboro, Oklahoma, I invite you to give me a call, send me an email, or book a video conference call in the description below. My team and I cannot wait to help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're selling, investing, or buying in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, or anywhere throughout the state of Oklahoma. My team's all over. Guys, I cannot wait to chat with you about your real estate needs and helping you accomplish your real estate goals. Give me a call, send me an email, or book a video conference call down below so we can get started working on your real estate goals. I'll see you guys on the next video.